What's up, Bears? Welcome back to Kickin' It Live. As of now, in the state of Ohio, patrons can get their driver's license at 18 years old without having to complete the driver's ed courses and in-car practice. This policy may be changed as Governor Mike DeWine stated, quote, "The law in Ohio says if you are 18 years of age, you don't have to have driver's training, which I think is ridiculous and needs to change," end quote. This week is National School Counselor Week to focus public attention on school counselors within the United States school system. The theme is Helping Students Thrive, presented by the American School Counselor Association. This highlights the impact that school counselors can have in helping students achieve school and life success. Thank you to our counseling department. Scheduling week kicked off for the 2025-26 school year. Here is UAHS Principal Andrew Theotto to talk about another option for students.
Hey, staff and students, this is Mr. Theotto, and I just want to, number one, thank all of our students in the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes for their attention Monday and Tuesday during our class meetings. I apologize that it was probably a little bit long, but I do appreciate your attention, and it was an important event to make sure that you're aware of our programs and pathways that we have offered here at the high school. Some of them are old, some of them are new, but are available to you. And I especially want to thank the teachers and the students who presented. You did a fantastic job. Now, during that meeting, we did not talk about individual new courses that are going to be in the program of studies that are going to be available to our student body. That was more focused on programs and pathways. So right now, I just want to draw your attention to some new modes of delivery for some of our courses that we'll be offering that may provide students with the flexibility they need to take the electives that are interesting to them. So we have always offered online health here at the high school. Our health teachers have done a great job of creating that course and have offered it to high school students. But we are expanding those options for the 25-26 school year. So I encourage you to check out the program of studies to see the new offerings in ELA, science, social studies, and mathematics, where you can take some online courses which may provide you the flexibility that you need to take those electives that we just talked about. And so we've heard that from our student body that they want flexibility, and this may provide you with that opportunity. So check out the program of studies in the online, and good luck scheduling, Bears.
The avian flu, also known as the bird flu, is a virus that spreads in birds and has been causing outbreaks in poultry and dairy cows. Across the nation, the bird flu is being blamed for rising egg prices at stores and restaurants. The USDA is predicting the price of eggs will rise 20% throughout 2025. According to CBS News, Waffle House is adding a 50-cent per egg surcharge, and the Columbus Zoo takes action to protect their birds. Bridget reports on this in Community. According to the National Federation of State High School Associations, on February 3, 1987, President Ronald Reagan signed Proclamation 5605 declaring February 4th as National Women's and Sports Day. This day was celebrated on Wednesday. The Greater Columbus Sports Commission compiled a list of events to celebrate the occasion. Columbus is also counting down the days to the major NCAA Women's Championships, with 786 days until the Women's Final Four. Now let's see what's going on with sports.
Last night, round one of the CBJ Cup started for the Hockey Bears. They played Moeller and won 6-0. Their next game is Saturday against Olentangy Liberty, with the championship set for 2:30 on Sunday at the Ice House.
Boys basketball players Cal Casey and Zach Corner reflect on their home games last weekend and look at their game ahead against Olentangy Orange. The video also includes highlights from last Saturday's win against Darby.
Took a tough loss on Friday. Beating a team like Darby on Saturday was big for us just because we took a tough loss on Friday, but it really helped us bounce back and get some confidence and is able to get us a good seed going into the tournament.
Alex Smith with the ball. Three-pointer goes up, and it is not in. Zach Corner with the hustle play! 4-3. Shebang. Oh, back cut, but for no avail. Hayden Henry for a three. Nothing but net. Doesn't quite. Ball screen from Smith. Pass to Cal, his three-pointer. Nothing but net. Got the tallest player on the court guarding the shortest player on the court. I mean, he wants two, though, three.
Number 2 wants 3, though.
Entry to Cal. Oh, nice move. Give me one. Hey, he looks like a man possessed. Screen for Hayden. ICH from freezing temperatures. From freezing temperatures. Like that. Fifth man on the rec team that just stinks. Oh! And you fell. 3 ball. Could the mathematician be wrong? All right, I think we got muted. Oh! Left. Back's against the wall. It's who are you going to turn to in these moments? What guy are you going to go to? Who wants to be the guy that gets that shot? Who gets that play? I'm excited to see who it is. Great kick. Charge! That's a weird basketball play!
The win on Saturday, it helps us build for our game against Orange, #1 team in the state. We had a good week of practice and it just builds for us.
We have a big game against Orange. If we can get the job done, that can really turn things around, get even more confidence under our belts. But it's going to take a full team effort and just playing together.
That was Game Day Production student announcers Max Culp and Ryan Pickenich in that report. Tonight, the boys basketball team hosts #1 in the state, Olentangy Orange at 7:30. Theme is Country Club.
The girls basketball team is on the road tonight, also facing Olentangy Orange at 7:30. The girls are undefeated in conference play with 2 games left in their season.
Last night, the Golden Grapplers had a dual meet against Dublin Kaufman, who is ranked 5th in the state, and lost 61-12.
Winter signing day was on Wednesday with 16 athletes from our school officially committing to play their sport at the next level. Visit the kiosk on GBB to see where our senior athlete commits have signed to play next year, or look up at the ticker to see who signed on Wednesday.
Super Bowl Sunday is in 2 days. The Kansas City Chiefs face the Philadelphia Eagles on Fox at 6:30 p.m. If you purchase baseball subs, they will be delivered Saturday in time for the game.
The Columbus Crew have transferred star forward Cucho Hernandez to the La Liga's Real Betis in Spain. According to Columbus Dispatch, the transfer fee for Hernandez was approximately $16 million.
Offensive coordinator Chip Kelly is leaving Ohio State and returning to the NFL to become the new Las Vegas Raiders offensive coordinator under new head coach Pete Carroll.
And now let's dip to Ella live in the foundation room.
Now let's dip to Ella in the food lab. Should be
Okay, there's Tim Schmidt, who's on the Winter Dance Committee, and we have Ken Bates, who plays Sister Berta. Yeah. So, hi, Officer Luke. Yep. So we're going to be trying some Super Bowl dips while they kind of talk about their stuff. So what should we expect going into the Winter Dance?
So Winter Formal is tomorrow night starting at 7. There's still plenty of time to get tickets. There's going to be curling, photo booths, a hot chocolate bar, and casino games. And you can scan the QR code on any of the posters around the school, or it's on your Canvas page.
Be there, guys. It's going to be awesome. Ken, how has Tech Week been? And how's that guacamole?
Really sublime.
Okay.
Some really good guacamole. Okay. Tech Week has been amazing. We have a lot of students working behind the scenes to build that and really getting together in a week before music. There's a lot of movie pieces, but everyone's working together. It's going to be an amazing show. So everybody, please buy tickets and come see it. It's going to be really wonderful, and everyone's working really hard. So I think, the sound of music, the hills are alive. So
yeah. Okay. Should I go for
How's that?
It's really good.
Really good. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
No.
Are you going to the Winter Dance?
Yep.
Are you going with friends?
Yeah.
Do you have any plans?
Ooh, I think we're gonna get this next.
Are you gonna go?
I am. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to dinner with a couple of my friends, and then I think I am going to hit up that dance and play some winter games, drink some hot chocolate.
Yeah. Nice.
Does sound like a good time.
Are you gonna go to the musical?
I am going to go to the musical. I'll be there Sunday.
Nice.
It's gonna be a good show.
Okay. Let's kick it to Bridget.
Welcome back to Community. This year, Doritos held a contest where anyone could submit an ad and one would be chosen to air during the Super Bowl. 10 WBNS reports that after hundreds of submissions, Dublin Kaufman graduate Dylan Bradshaw and his co-director Nate Nornell were crowned the winners. Not only were their commercial aired during the Super Bowl, but they also were awarded $1 million. ABC6 reports that Coca-Cola is releasing a special OSU National Championship edition cans in stores throughout Ohio starting this week. Glass bottles will also be available in August. ABC6 reports that Upper Arlington Bakery, the original Goody Shop, has experienced a shortage and price increase in eggs due to the avian flu that has been spreading through eggs and poultry and is contagious with humans. The Goody Shop has struggled to find suppliers for their eggs, while prices have significantly increased. This also has affected local grocery stores that have put a limit on the amount of eggs one person can buy, such as Aldi and Giant Eagle. WBNS reports that 3 teenagers from Columbus were charged with theft and vandalized vehicles, smashing car windows and stealing from inside the car at 3 different Grandview schools. The police took multiple reports on January 16th, the same day as the car break-ins at UA. The 2 suspects were recently identified as 17 and 16-year-olds. The new Upper Arlington High School Hub Learning Space, located at Jones Middle School, is hosting a new team sport available to UAHS students. Connor and Braylon report.
UAHS has officially just put together an esports team. It is run by John Staley, and the team is stationed at the UA Hub by Jones Middle School. Take a look as Braylon and I interview one of the students and Mr. Staley.
The 2 games we play now are Rocket League and Valorant, but this can obviously change. We can compete in a lot more games with more people here. Some of those are like Fortnite, Apex, Super Smash Bros, and Super Mario Kart. For the first year this has been available, I feel like that as of now it is pretty laid back. There's not a ton of people here, but there definitely can be. And for the first year, I definitely feel like a winning season is what we're going for. And that's pretty much it right now.
The team is expecting some new equipment to be coming in soon. Have a listen to esports coach John Staley explain to us the type of equipment that'll be coming in.
We're very excited to get this started this year. This is the very first year we've had it. It is hopefully going to grow beyond what we have it here. But we have 15 gaming computers that are brand new. We're in the process of getting gaming chairs, getting really good controllers, getting headsets, getting mouse pads, all of that. And we're going to grow this over the next year or so. But we do have the capacity for 15 players. Right now, we've probably got about 7 who consistently show up. So if any of you would like to join, reach out to me, come find me in the hallway or something, because we do have the capacity to have about 7 or 8 more players come and play with us.
This has been Connor Bushick
and Braylon Edwards reporting for the WARL.
Students interested in joining the team can email Mr. Staley at jmstaley@uaschools.org. Buckeye Chuck, this past Sunday, has predicted an early spring. According to 10 TV, he did not see a shadow, which old tradition says it means spring could come early this year. Groundhog's Day has been a tradition in the U.S. since 1887, and the tradition as a whole can be dated back to pre-Christian Celtic celebration, which took place between the winter solstice and spring equinox. The Tremont Library is holding a celebration honoring Black labor through the arts on Sunday, February 15th from 2 to 4 p.m. This event will explore resilience, creativity, and lasting contribution of African American labor through dynamic performances, art, and engaging activities. And now to live interview with Sierra.
Black History Month recognizes African American achievements throughout U.S. history. It dates back to 1926 when Carter G. Woodson created Negro History Week. And since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated February to be Black History Month. I am with members of the Black Student Union, Brooke Vaughn, Amalia Cardoso, and Malcolm Yerby to explain more. Brooke, can you tell us about the Black Student Union and how students can get involved?
The Black Student Union is supposed to be a safe space for Black students at UA High School to get together, talk, and get involved in the community. You can get involved by emailing me or Amalia at von.1@uaschools.org or cardoso.1@uaschools.org.
What are some lesser known events in Black history that you wish people knew more about?
So each year there's a theme that goes on for Black History Month. This year it's African American labor, and last year it was the arts, and that's yeah. And then also the Human Connection Festival, we always have a table, and we would love to see you there.
Amalia, what does Black History Month mean to you, and how have you seen it evolve in terms of who or how many people celebrate?
Basically, I think since I was younger, like at my house, my family always likes to celebrate it by sometimes my mom every year will buy some books and we'll all read them. My younger siblings are younger, but even then we'll have some books, and we'll watch movies and listen to music, and kind of also talk and recognize our family and our culture and being in the African American diaspora. And I've seen more people over the years be interested in Black music and history and movies and reading books. So I think that's really awesome and important.
Malcolm, what does Black History Month mean to you, and how do you celebrate?
Kind of like Amalia said, Black History Month to me, it kind of is just like a time for me and my family, mostly me and my mom, we reflect on, all the Black leaders, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, people like that. And we just go and we reflect, and we kind of talk about what they did and how it's important to get where we are today, and how we celebrate. My mom usually buys a whole lot of books, and she has me read them, and then we end up talking about them, and she has me usually write a paper or something. I guess that's not really celebrating, but it's a way it's a way to kind of reflect and just go over and really think about what I have to do and what others have to do.
Thank you guys so much for spending time with us on the show this morning. There are books available in the LC about Black History Month if you are interested in learning more. The Human Connections Festival is being held at the high school on February 26th and 27th during the lunch periods, and it's open to the community from 6 to 7:30 p.m. It's a student-led event that celebrates culture and explores diverse experiences and perspectives. You can sign up to host a table by clicking the link on your class Canvas page or by scanning the QR codes around the school. Registrations are due February 10th. And now let's toss it back to Maine.
On Sunday night, Kendrick Lamar will take the stage for one of his biggest career performances in the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. SZA will also be joining him as a special guest. Kendrick released his 6th studio album in late November and is preparing for an upcoming North American tour. He also was nominated for 7 Grammy Awards this year, 5 for his hit song Not Like Us and 2 more for Like That. The annual Winter Dance is tomorrow night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the Black Box Theater. If you haven't already bought your tickets, you can still purchase tickets today or tomorrow. At lunch today, there will be curling on the GBB, which will also be available at the Winter Dance along with many other games. Next week at lunch, Candygrams will be available for purchase for $5. Students can purchase through a QR code or pay with cash. The Candygrams will be delivered on Friday, February 14th during Gold Period. Every student in the high school is entered into the monthly PTO gift card giveaway. Tune in next week to find out who the lucky 4 winners will be. That's all we have for today, Bears. Have a fun and safe weekend.